yeah, I was gonna go on a nice little windy road today, so I wanted to bring you guys along. But I'm taking the back roads a little bit because they're just nicer. I'll probably end up getting lost back here, but that's the fun of riding. So I have not gotten to open up the Supermoto tires yet, take them on turns and stuff. So I really wanted to do that today. I've never actually done this before, so this is new to me. So I was looking up a bunch of stuff on how to ride Supermoto bikes the proper way. And there's a lot of different ways. A lot of people say what's right, and then another guy will say that's wrong, this is right. So I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear and try little things out. I know the biggest thing they say is to sit high on the seat when you're turning. So that's a big thing. It's the opposite of like a street bike. And correct me if I'm wrong with all this, guys, but this is what I read. So on a Supermoto, you get your ass up on the seat, like uncomfortably up, near the forks. And then you want to keep your arms up, so when you're hitting the throttle, you don't want to bend your elbow down. Keep it a little bit more stable. Not as big of a deal. But you definitely want to keep your arms square or straight, parallel to the bike handlebars. And then you'll hear a lot of different things about the leg. A lot of guys stick the leg out, some guys don't, they bend the knee. So a lot of people think, you know, one's right and one isn't. And it looks like they both work. The only thing with the leg is your leg can get caught. And then I've seen with the knee, you get really low, which is good if you're racing, but I've seen guys' pegs hit on these bikes, and these are big pegs. Not that it's a bad thing. I don't see anyone crash when it happens when I watch the videos of like actual racers. But I mean, for me, with the experience level I have, if my peg hit, I think I'd panic just as much as if my leg started to hit. Now, your leg hits, it's pretty bad, but you'll still result in a crash, at least in my level of riding. And I think what most people are watching, most of you that watch either aren't riding yet, or you're just starting to ride. You're not at a super experienced level. And those experienced level guys, I'd love for you to chime in and tell me how to ride better, them how to ride better, so that we're all riding safer on the road. What would you prefer? What do you, if you ride a lot, what do you do most of the time? See if I can find the freeway again. Kind of lost in the downtown area. This is like North Park area. Some golf courses. There's actually some windy roads over here at the golf courses. If I stumble on them, I'll ride those too. If not, I'll bring you guys back to the actual road I was going to go to, but I'm going to have to get gas too. Another thing people talk about with Supermotos is they're totally fun. Like, super fun. I would agree with that entirely. And a lot of guys argue, oh, well, when you get on the freeway, it just sucks. And that's true, it does. Even with a 650, it goes pretty damn fast. It still sucks, but any bike sucks on the freeway. Straightaways are boring as hell. I don't want to ride on a straightaway. I want to ride in zippy turns and stuff. Or in downtown areas. You know where a street bike isn't as fun? In this kind of area. This stuff right here. Not as fun. You know what's really fun in this area? A Supermoto. You know what's also really fun on windy roads? A Supermoto. So I feel like the Supermoto has it beat 2-1. It's a cool little road. So yeah, I love this thing. My buddy's got a 600 CBR. He loves it, but if we went in the downtown area, I guarantee you I'd have more fun than him. Especially with a beefier one like this. Now I can't do as much trail riding and cool little zippy climbs and stuff because the bike's heavy, but there's not a lot of that around here, so it's actually harder to find those Supermotos. You can find 650s, not easy, but they're around more than those. There's a freeway. Alright, well, this is boring stuff like I was just saying, so I'll just bring you guys back when I get to my destination. for windy roads. See you guys. Hey guys, thought I'd bring you back online for a second. If you can see, oh, it's kind of falling apart. It was a praying elephant in that cloud. It's like dissipating now. But no, it got really nice out today. I'm almost where I'm trying to get to. It's called a Sunrise Highway Loop. And it's a nice little loop of windy roads. There's actually some dirt roads that I saw that I look like I could get access to with this bike. So I might do that too, because I know where it reconnects. But I'm just heading on 8 East all the way to, I believe, what is the 79 freeway. I'll know for sure when I get close. It's not the 67, but it's going to take me up to the mountainish area to go on a big loop near Julian, and Campo-ish is that way, a little further south. But yeah, it's really nice out today. It got really clear, at least when I got away from the coast. So yeah, not much to show you on the freeway other than the nice weather, and it's not hot at all, and that cool cloud is gone, so I can't show you that anymore. But if I see some more cool clouds, I'll be sure to let you guys see. Alright, I'll catch you when I get there. Peace. Alright guys, I'm here at the Descanso Junction restaurant. This is the 79. And I just got off the freeway. You go up a little bit of ways and you hit this little T on the 79. And if you go left, it loops all the way back around. It'll bring you right back here. You can go the opposite way too, but I've heard that going left is a little bit more enjoyable. And you could stop right here, you get some food, some grub, do a little shopping. Looks like a lot of fun. But had to stop and clean some nice bug splatter off me. Hit a big group of either bees or flies or something. Who knows? They're dead now. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the road. Let's see how it is. And I'm not gonna look very good, guys. First time. But it's a learning experience. You can take what you want from me and try to figure it out. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Once again, I'm gonna sit higher up on the seat in the turns. I'm going to use my brakes and accelerate out of the turns as much as I can, as comfortable as I am to do so. And keep your eye on the road and what could be on the road. And of course, you're going to want to push the side that you're turning into. Now, that's kind of tricky, at least for me, because you're not going to push forward, you're not going to push down towards you. It's kind of like a slight forward but sideways push. You got to just kind of get used to what feels comfortable, because you're not like pushing. You're not going to grip the handlebars, like don't squeeze the handlebars. It's more of a holding. What I read was pretty funny, was like you're holding baby birds. And now I don't know if that has to do with all bikes, but that was what I was reading about Supermotos. You're not squeezing the handlebars. So when you're pushing them, you're not going to be pushing really hard anyways, because you're not going to be holding it that tight in the first place. I hope I went the right way. That seemed like it was correct. Not much is happening so far. We'll see though. Of course, leave it to me to get lost right away. So I'm gonna go that way. This is the road, I believe, because the old 80 highway is the one you want to get on. There's some riders. It's got to be it then. That's a good sign. Another thing I have to work on, that you'll want to work on when you're new at riding, is be consistent. And I have to work on that a lot. And I've been riding for almost 4 years now. I'm still not consistent enough for other riders' sakes. You want to be consistent. You want to... There's 3 rows in a road. You know, on your lane there's 3. There's the 2 outsides in the middle. So you want to be somewhat consistent and graceful in your turns, so that if someone does want to pass you, they can kind of anticipate what you're going to do. As long as you keep to the same kind of routine every time. Don't just wander all over the place. Kind of cross the lanes gracefully in a turn. They acknowledge that. And if you want to move back over, you gracefully move back over to that spot and you kind of hover there. At least that's my thought on it. I don't know what you guys think. Not that I'm going to try to pass anyone right now. Because I've actually never done this before, so I might do this twice today. Get a feel for it. But all in all, guys, just enjoy the ride. Sunrise Highway Loop off of the 8 to the 79, so 8 east out of San Diego. Just beautiful. Look at that, boys and girls. That is a view. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Have a good one, guys.